Alright guys, I'm gonna show you how to take off the bumper for this 15 Dodge Charger. So what's wrong with mine is that this um headlight's good, but this one, when I bought the replacement of Facebook Market, I didn't know that you see how this part, the turning signal is a little black, so the whole LED light turns on, and that one is just like the small part. So I got the new part, and we're gonna take this one off. So we're gonna remove this headlight. All right. And so for that one, we got a couple 7 millimeter bolts. It's gonna be this one right here, and the other ones right there. You see the three ones. So you can either do it with a little uh, ratchet, or you can do it with a small drill. Um, but I'm just gonna show you. You can do it with common hand tools. So just remove those from each side, and then we'll go to the top part.
So there's gonna be 2 millimeter bolts, 10 millimeter bolts, one up here, down here, and one on the top. I removed the one on the top because I don't need that one, but there's gonna be two of them. Okay, I can't show you because the camera won't fit in there, but there's one in there. It's very hard to get to if you're doing like a brake job. I'll really recommend to take off the tire if you want to, but other than that, it's also pretty accessible. So if you have the time, just do it, but if not, just take out the tire. Okay, so you're gonna remove that 7 millimeter bolts, one on the side and three on the inside, and then you're also gonna need your trim removal tool, just because there's some of them holding the inner part, and then you're gonna get the three out. And then after you get those out, we're gonna move to the 10 millimeter bolts that's holding the bumper that meets with the frame right there. So once you get those out, it will be a lot easier. So once you get those out, you get the two 10 millimeter bolts, one on the bottom, one on the top. I suggest you to buy some wrenches that has some angle. I think it's like 35 angle. Those wrenches are really gonna help you out if you have the tire on. Once you buy those, it will be a lot easier. And also just get a magnet just to keep the 10 millimeter bolts. Get your trim removal, put it to the side. And so like I said, we're gonna move on to the lower one, 10 millimeter bolt. Use a 10 millimeter wrench that has like a little 35-degree angle. I'm gonna get the lower one first. You're gonna see only mainly mid back because I can't show you the inside, but get the lower one first. You can also use a deep socket of 10 millimeter. It also works, but this one I feel like is a better choice. You can use the deep socket for the one on the top. But like I said, I took off the top one because the lower one is just gonna hold it too.
So once you take this out, we're gonna move to the next one. Like I said, there's gonna be one here. There's gonna be like other one like up here, 10 millimeter bolt. Uh, like I said before, I took out this one. I don't need this one. Just more job, more trouble. Just take out this one. Okay, if you want to put it back and leave this one on, this one will do just fine. But if not, then put both back on. It's gonna be one like up here where it meets. Okay, so we're on the engine bay. You're gonna take out these plastic trims. Okay, all these plastics. You're gonna pull this one out, put it on top. Then you're gonna want to take out this 10 millimeter bolts. Okay, I will use a extension and a wrench, not wrench, a ratchet, just to get it out. Just this one. There's like a bunch of other here. Don't touch them. Just this one. The one holding the bumper. Then you're gonna go all the way to the other one, right here. 10 millimeter bolts. And use a. You can use a ratchet with extension. That should work. Once you're loose, just make sure not to drop them. Same thing for the other side. 10 millimeter. Just break it loose, and then you can do it by hand. So it takes about an hour, 30 minutes, I'll say, if you have the proper tools. And if you want to take out your tire, it's probably gonna take you less, because the stubborn ones are the one inside of the bumper. So you get this one out. Once it got loose, go ahead and just do it by hand. And take this piece out. All right. So once you have this everything off, your plastic trim, your bolts, you can go ahead and lift it. Just go slowly. This bumpers are very fragile. I got into a little accident and it broke that one. I got a repair, and it broke that one somehow. So just lift it. Let's start like doing a little bit of this. Oh, make sure to get all of them. I forgot to get all of them too again. I did the last one. All right. Make sure your bumper is also covered somehow on the bottom. You don't want to get it loose, and then get your bumper scratch. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Woo! Just I'm telling you, you don't have to get a scratch. I didn't get a scratch, but this is the end result. This is how you're gonna take up the bumper. There's a bunch of like clips over here for the marker lights, the fog lights. Don't put too much stress on it. Okay, so the bolt for the headlights are gonna be an 8mm. Okay, you're gonna got one here. You have one here, or on the bottom. What about there? 8mm socket. Okay, it's not 10, it's not 11, it's 8. Use extension one. Will be a lot easier. And just to make it easier, get the lower one out first, and then the top one. Because if you get the top ones and the lower one out first, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So just get the lower one out first, and it should be just one 8mm socket. All right, so highlight. It's supposed to be 4. My car only has 3 because I think they removed those ones, but it should be right there. 4, 2 bottom, 2 top ones. All right, and then let's get the headlight out. Okay, make sure you disconnect your headlight from the car, and then you're basically gonna do all the steps that we did backwards. So you put everything back in, make sure you got everything, all the bolts and